On September 13, 2023, all eyes turned to Mexico. The nation's bigwigs had a critical talk about odd lights and shapes in the sky, better known as UFOs. This wasn't fresh news for Mexico. Over the years, tons of locals swore they'd seen bizarre things. Most of these sightings were around the fiery mouths of volcanoes. Whispered stories and shocked gasps passed down. Speaking of eerie encounters, Mexico isn't new to such tales. Dig into its past and you'll find that ancient tribes like the Mayans and Aztecs drew and wrote of what could be distant starry visitors. This makes the idea of space creatures a casual chat and a deep-rooted conversation in Mexico. As the discussions heated up, Jaime Maussan, a renowned journalist, stepped up. He's the go-to guy when it comes to UFO talks, though not all by his tales. This day, he had an ace up his sleeve. With a dramatic flair, he presented relics locked behind glass. They bore an uncanny resemblance to hands, but with just 3 fingers. Their heads, exceptionally long. As per Jaime, these relics hailed from Peru by the legendary Nazca Lions. And if that wasn't enough to drop jewels, he added a twist: the age of these relics, roughly a millennium. While Mexico's bold step towards unraveling the UFO mystery is commendable, they're not lone warriors. The heavy hitters on the global stage, the USA, Russia, and the UK, once hush-hush about such matters, now dive deep into them. Connecting the dots, it looks like the globe's finally gearing up to spill the beans on their eerie UFO tales. Perhaps we're on the brink of an era where UFO mysteries aren't whispered but shouted. The stories of UFOs have always held an eerie fascination, but when Jose de Jesus Benitez, a respected scientist from the Mexican Navy, stepped into the picture, things turned even darker. He delved deep into researching those bizarre remnants that had been causing whispers all around. His meticulous investigation and detailed experiments, notably DNA tests, unveiled results that sent a shiver down everyone's spine. The beings connected to these pieces were unlike any human we've ever known. Now, if you've been keeping track of UFO claims over the years, you'll note that there have been numerous instances where supposed alien findings were later debunked as hoaxes or misunderstandings. In fact, to put things into perspective, an overwhelming majority of UFO sightings, some studies suggest up to 90% or more, end up being explained by natural or man-made phenomena. The tiny percentage that remains unexplained keeps the hope alive for many. Yet, what makes this incident with Benitez so unique and spine-chilling isn't just the findings themselves, but the thoroughness and dedication with which scientists are examining the evidence. It's not just about taking the word of one group or individual. The scientific community knows the significance of such a claim, and thus, many experts are eagerly joining the quest to corroborate or debunk these startling revelations. It's a haunting dance between belief and skepticism. Only time will tell where the truth lies. The revelation that these claims might be genuine is, to put it simply, mind-bending. It'd force us to confront and reevaluate the most profound questions about our existence and role in the vast cosmos. We've always been under the belief, since time immemorial, that humans are perhaps the pinnacle of life, the main characters in the universe's story. But what if we're not? What if our long-held view of being the universe's primary focus was merely an illusion? If these claims hold any water, our perception of life, space, and our position amidst the stars will undergo a seismic shift. Take, for example, Ryan Graves, a former U.S. Navy pilot. He's spoken about witnessing peculiar objects in the skies, objects that defy conventional understanding, dubbed UAPs. And this isn't an isolated American account. Famous incidents, like the 1947 Roswell UFO incident in New Mexico, the 1980 Rendlesham Forest incident in England, or the 1997 Phoenix Lights in Arizona, all serve as fascinating reminders that the skies have forever been peppered with mysteries. These aren't tales confined to one corner of the world. From every continent, testimonies pour in about inexplainable flying objects that dance and zip across our skies, seemingly without care for our man-made borders. The 1947 Roswell incident stands out as the most famous UFO encounter in history. It all began when a local rancher in Roswell, New Mexico, discovered unusual debris on his property. The debris was unlike anything he had ever seen, sparking wild speculations. Initially, the local army base even announced that they had recovered a flying disc. However, this statement was quickly retracted, and it was claimed that the debris was from a weather balloon. But the damage was done. Rumors spread about a crashed extraterrestrial spaceship and even alien bodies being taken to Area 51, the secretive military base. Witnesses reported seeing metallic materials that could be crumpled but would return to their original shape without any crease. They described beings inscribed with alien-like hieroglyphics and a strange, weightless metal mesh. This description was decades before the invention of memory metals or advanced flexible materials we know today. Fast forward to the present, our most sophisticated aircrafts, like the SR-71 Blackbird or the B-2 Spirit stealth bomber, while marvels of human engineering display a distinct evolution from prior models, their development is documented with steps and stages we can track. In contrast, the characteristics of the Roswell debris and many other UFO sightings don't fit into the natural evolution of our technology. Moreover, UFOs frequently reported in encounters often display aerodynamic capabilities beyond our current understanding. Instantaneous acceleration, hovering without propulsion, and maneuvers that defy known physics, challenging even our latest aviation tech like the F-35 Lightning II or advanced drones. The stark difference between human-made aircraft and these UFOs is the evident leap in technology. Our advanced ships, despite their prowess, still rely on propulsion systems and aerodynamic principles grounded in a century of aviation history. On the other hand, UFOs, as described in numerous sightings, appear to operate using technologies that we haven't even conceptualized yet. While skeptics argue that these sightings could be advanced military technology tested in secrecy, the sheer leap in technological capability suggests otherwise. How can human-made crafts suddenly defy gravity, accelerate from 0 to thousands of miles in seconds, or make sharp right-angle turns in midair without generating deadly G-forces? The enigma remains. If not of this world, then from where? The world's viewpoint on UFOs and UAPs is undergoing a revolution. Gone are the days when these topics were hush-hush, only whispered about or relegated to the realm of conspiracy theories. Now, institutions of great stature, like the Pentagon and NASA, are rolling up their sleeves and diving into the enigma. The curtain over the cosmic mystery seems to be lifting slowly, and it feels as though humanity stands on the brink of an astonishing revelation. The winds of change are blowing and carrying whispers of truths that might be both captivating and unsettling. People have mixed feelings about these mysterious occurrences. Some are excited about what might be out there, dreaming of the endless possibilities. Some are skeptical, questioning the tales and wondering if they hold any water. And of course, there are those who are downright terrified, fearing what these unexplained events might signify. But there's no doubt that these eerie incidents will influence popular culture. Based on these baffling occurrences in our skies, we can expect movies, books, and series. These tales will be a topic of discussion for years to come. Digging for the truth is noble, but it's essential to tread with caution. History shows that sometimes these mysteries were exploited to distract the masses from pressing societal issues. Whenever groundbreaking revelations emerge, it's crucial to scrutinize them and not just accept them blindly. UFO conspiracy theories have a rich history dating back to the mid-20th century, with tales of unidentified flying objects capturing public imagination. The 1947 Roswell incident, believed by some to be a cover-up by the US, and speculations about Area 51 being a hub for extraterrestrial research are prime examples. These stories, including accounts of strange lights in the sky and claims of alien abductions, while often debunked, have left an indelible mark on pop culture and our collective psyche. The recent conference in Mexico is but a new chapter in our endless pursuit of understanding the unknown. It's commendable to be curious, but we must also value the emerging concrete scientific evidence. As we venture into these uncharted territories, unity, rigorous investigation, and open-mindedness will serve us best. It's easy to get lost in the allure of such enigmas. When faced with startling news, our first instinct might be to jump on the bandwagon without verifying its authenticity. But it's pivotal to strike a balance between enthusiasm and discernment. The revelations unfolding before us are indeed extraordinary, but everyone must engage with a discerning mind, willing to adapt and evolve. Are we ready for the grand introduction if we're not alone in the universe? Let us know in the comments. Smash that like and subscribe for more.